The Integrity Commission has given its opinion on whether Jack Warner can hold on to his FIFA post and still be a cabinet minister, saying he must arrange his private affairs and that under its code of conduct, government ministers must divest themselves of personal interests. Now the Attorney General is asking Warner to detail his interests in FIFA.
I have asked from Minister Warner to get clarification on the exact terms and conditions which govern his position as the Vice President of the world governing football body FIFA.
But he's also looking for independent legal opinion, locally, regionally and internationally, all by about this time next week.
I have asked that Senior Counsel Russell Martineau, a former Attorney General of this country, be approached to provide an advice. Regionally, I've asked that former Attorney General of Guyana, Sir Fenton Ramsahoy Queen's Counsel, who is widely regarded as one of the grandfathers of constitutional law in the West Indies, be approached to provide an advice. And internationally, the Honorable Michael Beloff, Queen's Counsel, on this matter.
The code of conduct, he says, would need to be looked at more closely, but while he congratulates the Commission for moving so swiftly on this matter, Anand argues they've been slow on many other matters.
The Commissioner of Police granting permission for an illegal political rally at Woodford Square while Parliament was debating a motion of no confidence in the then Prime Minister. February 2009, the allegation of insider trading against former Minister Karen Nunez Teixeira with respect to the Clico financial bailout. The Guanapo Church, and as we have seen in the newspapers, materials are being siphoned away, and the Integrity Commission has sat idly without any form of public intervention to prevent that from occurring. I wonder whether evidence is being carted off as we speak, whilst the Integrity Commission was debating Mr. Warner's perceived conflict of interest.
He says it's critical they address these matters so the public can have confidence in the Commission and that allegations of political bias cannot stand against the members. The Commission was appointed by the President. Anand says he's not disregarding the importance of the Commission's opinion on the Warner matter and made it clear it was not a ruling but simply advice and that the government wants other opinions. The legislation that governs the Commission is where the grey area is.
The mischief in the legislation and the mischief that the Code of Ethics may very well have been designed to avoid is where someone can personally profit or where someone can compromise their own integrity as a cabinet member or a person serving in public life. I do not know what those terms and conditions are as we speak. But if, for example, it is a position that carries no remuneration, that, for example, may be irrelevant consideration upon which the councils whose advice I've sought may wish to consider.
Warner has already responded, saying he has already begun to arrange his private affairs and that he'll say more in Parliament.